Good morning. Welcome back to the JagCorner. I'm Will Thorup. I am your host. Hope everybody had a great, if you're in the States, a great Memorial weekend. Otherwise, I hope you had a great weekend. And today, and this week, we're going to be playing some more games on the Jag. Tomorrow we may be doing something a little bit different. I'll leave it till the end. I got a little bit of a surprise, but good morning, Matt. How you doing? It's good to see you again. Thanks for joining me today. Today we're playing, as you can see down in the bottom left corner, that way, we're playing some Last Strike, which is a relatively recent reboot release by Reboot, Lawrence Stavely, back in 2020. And I think I've played this on stream once. It was when me and Bryce were doing news up front, and then playing games afterwards, or maybe we did some live streams. I can't remember. I tried to keep a log of what I've played before, and I actually didn't mark this one, and so but this is one I've been wanting to put more time into anyways. I actually haven't practiced or anything. I just remember the last time I played this game, it made short work of me. It was pretty difficult, but Lawrence actually told me there's a few options you can adjust in the options menu that will make it a little more, at least for a beginner like me, a little bit more enjoyable. And so, 1 second. One second, I need to check a text. We are gonna. There's a little bit more news this week, so hopefully that will. Hopefully we won't take up too much time with that. And I don't know why this isn't loading. Huh? That's weird. Give me just a second. Hopefully this won't mess up the stream. Let's see here. Anyways, let me know how your week's going. While I check on this really quick. Anybody play any cool games? Did anybody get Gravitic Mines yesterday? Or over the weekend? Started playing it? There we go. Oh, gosh. Never mind. It was nothing. That was a waste of time. Let's do some news here really quick. Before we jump into that entirely, though... there's my Twitter feed. There's a few things we're going to talk about there. Let me jump over to it. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter at JagCorner.com. There's some exclusive content there. That actually reminds me, I need to get that put together here in the next few days. Just some behind-the-scenes stuff with Crescent Memories and a little my thoughts on the streams and the games that we're playing. Just a little bit extra if you're looking for a little bit extra here on this channel. Anyways, yeah, be sure to check that out. There's sometimes I do some write-ups on things and talk about programming a little bit. If you want to do some reading, I know some people prefer that instead. But yeah, let's get to some news. So, a few things I recently tweeted about. Songbird Productions. I like plugging these companies. I'm not directly sponsored by any of them. I do some work for them, some illustration artwork, that kind of stuff. So. I'm a little biased that way for sure, but Songbird Productions are just reminding us that there's a few games that are recent releases that are available on their website. I actually have all three of these, and I haven't played these yet, but we may play them soon. Also, Humble Bazooka, they have a new batch of the Jaguar Bluetooth devices coming in stock here soon. So if you missed out on the last batch, I've talked about this on the stream a few times. Really neat device. I'm not a huge fan of how you do the setup. It's done through a web app, essentially, which probably means it'll be supported for a while because of that. It was tricky getting I actually couldn't get my desktop to connect to the Bluetooth. I had to use my laptop, and that's more than likely a problem with my desktop, not this device itself. I've had issues with connectivity on my desktop before, so but anyways, once it connects though, it's pretty straightforward. There's presets for or there's how would you say that, pre-mappings for the Jag controller. There's not presets for specific games, but you can save your own presets if I remember correctly. I might have that wrong too, so take that with a grain of salt. Yeah, that's about it for most recent. Somebody, John Hancock, did a recent review of Gravitic Mines and the Dr. Typo collection. Be sure to check that out. He tends to do stuff. He tends to keep an eye on the Jaguar homebrew scene, and so it's cool to see him do some reviews on recent releases. And with that in mind, Gravitic Mines is available for purchase. The Dr. Typo collection's available for purchase. I don't think I'm going to do a stream on the Dr. Typo collection because I've done streams on most of Dr. Typo's games already, pretty recently, this year too. Some a year and a half ago. And so I've gone over most of those games. Maybe we'll come back to it at some point. I know there's 2 hidden games on the cartridge, and so maybe we'll play those, but I'm pretty sure I covered those probably too. So, but yeah, that's available for purchase. Also, today's game is available for purchase at AtariAge.com. What's cool about AtariAge's releases is that he promises, as long as he's able to produce games that people purchase on his website. And so even if they aren't in stock, he'll build them and get a copy to you. Also, another note on that, Albert at AtariAge, he's out of town right now. He's on vacation, and so right up here, up at the top. So he's on vacation until July 8th, and so you probably can't expect orders to be fulfilled until then, and so and that's in a little while, and so you can wait a little bit before you purchase, or you can purchase and wait. Either way, but he'll be back soon. Anyways, I did. Well, let's finish the other news before I get to that. So, and I've talked about these interviews by Arcade Attack in the past, and I've only seen 2 or 3 of these myself, but I didn't realize how many Jaguar adjacent interviews that Arcade Attack has done, and so there's a pile here. So the different people who are involved with Atari at various times. I was just looking at any of these and seeing if I recognize a few names here. So you have Songbird right here, Carl Forehand. James Purplehampton, which he was part of LucasArts before he went to Atari. That was a really good one. I think I've plugged that one before. Yeah, I don't recognize many of these names, but I do recognize some of them, and like this Oliver Nollet, Jaguar Supremo, Quantic Dream, EA, and Valve. So it looks like he's still involved with the industry quite extensively. Anyways, a lot of really cool interviews. The reason why I wanted to point this out is somebody, and sorry I can't remember your name, but somebody commented on doing interviews here at the JagCorner, and I've actually been interested in that. I'm not too interested in doing remote interviews because there's obviously people that are already doing a lot of that, and there's a lot of excuse me. There's a lot of people doing written interviews as well in the forums. Like if you do some searches, you can find some interviews here at the AtariAge forums, and so I just haven't been too interested in pushing interviews unless I do something that's more of a documentary production. So there's only one group that I've thought about doing that with, and I think they've done some written interviews before, but I don't think they've done any spoken or video interviews, and that's Beyond Games. I happen to be in a location where I'm pretty close to where their business is right now. They're actually still in business, They're not called Beyond Games anymore. They're called Wildworks. They did a very popular online game for kids called Animal Jam for National Geographic about 10 years ago. It's been a while since that one. And they have a new game that's out, and I don't think it's seen the same amount of success, but it's seen some success. I know my nieces and nephews have talked about it, called Feral, and so they're still there. I know some of the guys who worked at Beyond Games are still running the company. What I'm a little concerned about is that they may not be too interested in doing a on-camera interview. I watched their Twitter, and they seem to be very much... there's not much talked about with their past, because they made a lot of games that were considered more adult back in the day, and now they're very much in the kids corner now, building games for children. And so I don't know if they'd be too interested in revisiting their past so prominently, if that makes sense. The game I'm most interested in talking to them about is Ultra Vortec for the Jag. Because that's one of my favorite games for the Jaguar, and so it'd be good to do that. But again, it would be more of a documentary thing, so we'd be covering a lot of ground. We'd be covering battle wheels on the links. It seemed like there was another game that they were involved with. I can't remember exactly which one. But it'd be cool to talk to them about. What I really would like to talk to them about is locations, because one of the backgrounds in Ultra Vortec, and I've talked about this on stream a few years ago, was nearby where they worked, and they recently tore that down, not recently, but within the last 5 or 6 years, they tore that place down. It was an old ice factory. If you know anything about that, they used to actually factory make ice, because there was no such thing as refrigerators and stuff like that. And so anyways, one of the backgrounds in Ultra Vortec has that old ice factory, and I actually have some photos. Somebody happened to take some photos before they tore that all down, literally like a few weeks before they tore it all down, which is awesome. Anyways, yeah, so check out these interviews. Maybe I'll do interviews in the future as I get more motivated and there's more reason to do something like that here on the channel. Anyways, yeah, moving on. Bastian Sheik, who is, I think that's his name. Let's see here. Yeah, Sheik. I assume that's how you say it. Has been releasing some interesting Jaguar demos. So here, so I'll just read what he says here. The intros are in the boot header, so they won't work on the Skunk. You need the Jag GD. Let's see here. The boot intro. This is kind of interesting. I didn't know you could do something like this on the Jag. Hi. The boot intro replaces the normal boot header. Therefore, they only work on a normal boot. So what he said before. Anyways, the rest he just talks about the difference between M and K model Jaguars, the different BIOS versions. Yeah, so what these do is they actually load during the decryption that the GPU does. And I don't understand all the details in that, but I think he's just loading these in the DSP, because there's a little bit of RAM available to put programs. And so he's able to bypass the encryption and just play a program, essentially. And these are available on GitHub. Oh yeah, he says right here, a boot intro is an intro which replaces the GPU code, which is decrypted by the Jaguar BIOS and directly executed. The encryption size is limited to 10 times 64 bytes, though it is possible to use the rest of the ROM. So, anyways, really cool. So he may be overwriting some stuff that's being written to that well, he says ROM. I'm gonna be quiet. I don't know all the details here. Anyways, there's these demos. If you go to, and I think that I have that up here as well. If you go to poet.com, he has all these available, and some of them are. He does have some YouTube videos. So well, we're probably gonna get an ad, so I'm not gonna show that. But anyways, this is running before the system does a complete boot, basically. Anyways, those are available. Check them out. They're all available for download. I believe he has, he has source code for all these as well, which is really cool. And it looks like this was for a demo competition of some sort. So, anyways, yeah, check those out. He has some more And I don't think I've looked at these yet. Let's see if he has a video on these. I kind of want to look at these. Oh yeah, so this is just that, this is a benchmark demo, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And he had released this a while ago. I actually don't know why he's talking about this. Looks like it's still a work in progress. Maybe that's why. Or maybe he's porting it himself, and the previous version of this demo was ported by somebody else. I'm not sure. Update 30 credits added. Oh no, this is the same one. So he must have this came out a few years ago, if I remember correctly. It's just a benchmark demo, and you can see how many it's been ported to everything that most people know about under the sun. So which is pretty cool. It's a neat little 3D demo. Definitely shows you what the Jag can push. I assume he's using the GPU on this. It may all be at the CPU level. I can't remember. Anyways, time to mute with 0. Anyway, so he's added a few options for that, which is cool. Oh, it's kind of sad that there aren't any downloads for this yet. Gosh, I wish we had more time, because I would I would boot that up. Maybe we'll have to do a demo day where we just watch demos and chat. But I saw your last chat, Matt. No new games here. Yeah, so you didn't get anything over the weekend. That's fine. I'm trying to remember. So something I played over the weekend was I found out years ago somebody did mouse and keyboard support for GoldenEye 007 on the Nintendo 64. So that's what I played over my extended weekend. It's a lot of fun. I've always enjoyed GoldenEye, specifically multiplayer. I never liked the one player that much. But with the mouse and keyboard, it's almost a little too easy. Like, I was playing 007 all the way through. There's 4 different difficulty modes technically, but yeah, I was playing 007 or 00 Agent. Yes, 00 Agent. And I got through all the levels except the very last one. The very last one is a doozy. I could not get through that one. Anyways, and I also did there was some Jag stuff I did over the weekend, and some Link stuff over the weekend too. And I'll talk about the Link stuff at the end of the stream today. So if I forget, remind me. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, Zero Page Homebrew, they posted that they are doing a stream this evening, so if you don't get enough gameplay today, and I thought this was kind of interesting, this totally isn't planned, so Rebooted and Last Strike were released at the same time back in 2020, and they happen to be doing Rebooted this evening, and so I think it's this evening. General, I don't know what GMT is. Anyways, yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, so if you're in the United States, it's going to be pretty late, especially if you're on the West Coast, which I believe is a 3-hour difference, so it'll be technically midnight when they do that stream. But anyways, go check them out. They do really good streams, and I just thought it was cool that I'm doing Last Strike today, and they're doing Rebooted this evening, so that's awesome. Yeah, check that out. Yeah, again, the game we're playing today can be purchased. Okay, so let me go back to the large camera and show you guys the artwork for this. I did work on this game for AtariAge, the box art, and I actually, the box came out a little dark this time. It's not bad. It looks fine. Like, the back looks fine, especially, but the front came out a little bit dark. But it looks good. The manual came out great. I love these full gloss manuals. They just look so slick. I don't know if that's gonna focus. I don't think it's gonna focus, but anyways, really good. Good packaging, if I do say so myself. Anyways, yeah, the manual goes over most everything, and I actually haven't read the manual. I probably should have read it before the stream, and maybe we'll take a look at it during gameplay to see if I can get things figured out with this. But oh, let's read the little intro here. As you approach the planet, returning from a distant patrol mission, you hear the distress calls coming in over multiple frequencies. Shouts of anger and disbelief, followed by screams abruptly cut to silence. You see smoke rising from several of the larger cities. Strange alien craft linger menacingly over the surface. Heading closer to the ground, you can see scattered remains of the defense force. Battered and bruised, they still hang in there, protecting the few survivors as long as they can. Commander! Thank goodness you are still alive. Thank goodness you are still alive. There are no more fighters left. Tightening your harness, you accelerate down into the chaos. This is it. The last hope. The last chance. The last strike. Anyways, it's pretty cool. Sorry, I read that terribly. Still waking up. Anyways, yeah, let's get started. Let's see if OBS is playing nice today. Oh yeah, it's still working. That's good. Good to see. Sorry, excuse my, I still have a little bit of a cough. It's just fluids. Like at night, my sinuses, create fluids, and so in the morning, throat's a little rough. I'm gonna adjust the microphone here. Just a little bit while we play some games. Yeah, so I put a little bit of time into this game, not a whole ton. But what I have played is fun, but also very difficult. So we'll see how this goes. Just this a little bit more. Let me know. I'm actually going to turn the game audio up just a bit. Hopefully their levels are well designed. Their audio levels have been balanced out. We need to start. Excuse me. Commander, thank goodness you are still alive. There are no more fighters left. You are our last chance, our last strike. That's just great. What lies ahead? Do we have any recon? Oh, there is something I need to do here. Let me see if I can reset here. What I can gather, the enemy has infiltrated our system and set up a large defensive force. Here, we have also picked up some distress signals. Keep a lookout for any survivors and help get them out if possible. So just fly in, rescue everyone, and obliterate everything. Sounds simple. Sounds simple enough. Be careful, Commander. Everyone is counting on you. We got a lot of characters going on here. Okay, I'm actually going to restart here, see if I can. Because there is an options. Oh, that's a cool game over screen. That's cool. There is an options menu somewhere. Let's see if we get a message here. May need to look in the manual. Not sure how to get to the options screen. Is it gonna say? Nope. Because Lawrence said you want to turn on auto fire. And 7 lives, I believe is what he said. Let's see here. Map mode. Let's see. From here, you can start the game by pressing B button or press A to go to the options. Get back to the title screen. Press A, there it is. We're gonna leave it as rookie. 7 lives and auto. 2 more. Yeah, we don't need to do a check. Okay. Oh, is that a save code? Oh, that might be a high score table or something at the bottom. I'm not sure. Oh, something else I forgot to mention about this game is it has an incredible soundtrack by Hoffman. And another person. Let me look that up real quick. Hoffman. Oh, it is just Hoffman. Oh, no. MSG-RG is the other musician, which I believe he's for composer. He's done some other music as well. But it's a great soundtrack. That's something I forgot to mention. We don't need to look at it, but you can order the soundtrack from AtariAge. It's a pressed CD. It's not a burnt CDR or anything. Great printing on the CD as well. It does just come in a slim jewel case with a single insert. Totally worth it though. It's a really good soundtrack. I listen to it regularly. I have it in my music collection. Really good soundtrack. B to start. There are no more fighters left. You are last chance. Okay, we read through this. We're gonna exit. Exit. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, auto fires. Awesome. Ooh. So I believe we have a bomb. Yeah, we do have a bomb attack. So we can come in here, take these fools out, get that guy, and I think we need to collect these. Oh no, we need to blow those up. Ooh. Ah, darn it. I hit the edges do hurt you, so if you run into anything. Ooh, that was close. Nice. With all those fools. Look at that. Look at that. Like that. And so that bar, I think, fills up, and then it moves on to the boss or something. I don't remember. Oh, that auto fire's nice. Really nice. Get that. Ooh. You gotta be a little bit careful with the auto fire because you don't want to kill the guys. You don't have to, right? This is a nice looking game. That parallax scrolling looks great. I love the graphics. Yeah, really good. Ooh, that was close. Oh! Oh, whoops. I destroyed him. Oh. Get all up. Get rid of that. I think we're getting close to advancing to the next level. So it looks like there's some preset or templated areas to the level. Gosh, oh, darn it. Yeah, you got to be careful with the auto fire because you can accidentally blow up guys when you're blowing up a stream of things. But what's cool about the pattern is that you can kind of memorize the level templates as you can memorize it. Wait, did I just pick something up? Or did I run into something? Ah, darn it! I don't know. To advance to the next level eventually, right? Let's see if we can do a better job this time. Oops. I think I blew up a couple of them. That blew up that guy. God. Darn it, that missile was just right. I've gotten to the first boss once before. Let's see if we can get to him again. I got a feeling I'm not doing something right. I'm gonna check the manual here. I think I might need to collect something. Let's check. Begin the game. Let's see here. Near the top left corner of the screen are 2 bars. The top bar is a rescue counter, which is not full yet. As you collect survivors by flying over them, the bar will increase. The amount of credit you have in the end of stage shop will depend on how many survivors you rescue, as will your overall rank title at the end of the game. The bottom bar is a fuel bar. This will constantly deplete and can be restocked by destroying crates of depleted neutronium scattered over the map. When you are low on fuel, a siren will sound to warn you. To the right. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we're supposed to blow up those things with the radioactive sign. Pretty sure. Rescue counter on the is R. B is smart bombs. Oh, we have smart bombs. S is shields remaining. V is velocity, ship velocity, and L is lives remaining. Okay. At the end of each horizontal stage, you will enter a transition mode on the velocity counter. And there's a shop. We'll look at the manual again for the shop later. There's classic mode. We might have to play some classic mode. Oh yeah. Let's keep going. Darn it. I can blow him up. Nice. Got him. Ah, darn it. Gosh. That was close. Ugh. Ah, darn it. Yeah, this game's rough. I almost feel like it scrolls a little too quickly, but I think that's only because I'm used to like Atari ST scrollers. Those usually scroll pretty slow. Oh yeah, we have a full... darn it. I guess what we need to do is just survive. We have a full rescue bar. Yes, make sure our fuel stays up. Should be fine. Oh, nope. I think we're there. We got a boss. It's loading or something. Yeah. T-virus approaches. The T-virus. Get it? Weak boss. Reminds me a little bit of Trevor McClure. Of course, most shooters it's like boss. Like this would be it. How I use that smart bomb. Okay, yeah. I have a shield. That's probably C. There's a really narrow weak spot. Getting a little bit closer. Just need to get the pattern. Or this movement. There we go. Almost got him. Oh, he has a health. There, got him. Haha! Sound effects are pretty good too. I can kind of hear them, but I don't know. Oh yeah, that sounds... Oh yeah, that's right, there's vertical stages. These ones you really have to be careful about the environment. Well, I guess you have to do it. Ah, darn it. Killed him! Ooh. Ah. Oh, darn it. I was hoping to squeeze between them. Need to use my bombs. That. There's a little bit of a delay on... Oh, wow, man. These vertical stages are rough. Game over. Oh, I got a score. Let's just do Will. And show the high score? No, don't worry about that. I guess I probably shouldn't be showing the QR codes. If you want to spam their website, I guess you can. Hey, we got top score. Not bad. Of course, the other scores were pretty low. You'd have to shoot like one thing to not get on the scoreboard. Excuse me. Oh. Let's try this again. We got it. Honestly, not worried about blowing these guys up. But Jeff, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Have you played Last Strike before? You're probably way better than me if you have. Ah, darn it. Killed exactly what I shouldn't have. Oh, I had a shield. Ah, come on. My guess is you can get better shield upgrades in the shop. Oh, gosh. Oh, that was close. Don't hit my guy. Can hit nothing except for the guys, apparently. Gotta keep our fuel up so we can get to the end. We have not rescued guys. Not even close. Darn it. Yeah, the pattern is nice actually because you can start to memorize what the level's gonna look like a lot easier. My guess is that is kind of the learning curve with this. Darn it. Lost my shield. Wonder if there's a way to regain your shield back. That would be nice. We got this, we got this. Come on. Ah. Fight. Darn it, I flew right into that one. I don't know if we're doing better or worse than this time. Probably worse. About halfway on our guys. Think we can hit him. Ooh, I had that shield. Hit him. Ah. Yeah, we're not doing a good job here. That's my shield. Okay. I am just so glad that there's auto fire. If there wasn't auto fire, this game would not be very much fun. Ooh. Don't hit the guy, thank you. Ooh, that was tight. Darn it. Well, we almost have enough guys rescued. Thank goodness for that shield. I'd be screwed otherwise. This would be a short game. That was close. Oh. I thought we had to collect a certain amount of people to get to the end. Apparently not. I guess it is just how many credits you have at the end. There we go. Sweet spot. Not quite. There we go. I imagine the bosses get quite a bit more difficult later on in the game. This guy's pretty simple. Like, I'd rather just fight this boss than do the levels. Because that's how simple he is. Okay, let's see. I have not saw your tweet and wanted to check it out. I've been looking at buying homebrew Jag games. Is this the on-game music? Pretty cool. Yeah, the music for these reboot games are top notch. They're really good. And you can buy the soundtrack separately on AtariAge as well, which is cool. So one thing I do not like about these vertical stages is how long it takes to turn around. Yeah, I really don't like that. Get some fuel. Go, 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 go. Ah, darn it. So close. So close. Let's try that again. We're going this way. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know how long these vertical stages are because I don't think I've ever gotten past this first vertical stage. Right now. Come on. Thank you. Ah, darn it. Really, I should be focusing on just surviving. Darn it. And that's game over again. Let's try it again. That's cool that it saves your name from your last play, so you can get through the scoreboard a little bit quicker. We did slightly better that time. We are getting better. Yeah, music's really good in this game. I really like the way this game looks. It's really good. I'm not the biggest fan of shooters. The only one, I think the only shooter I've ever beaten is Raiden on the Atari Jaguar. And again, I grew up with that, so that's probably why. And I've only done that on multiplayer, pretty sure. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I have that bomb. I remember that. Ooh, have that shield. Very lucky. Ooh, it's close. Yeah. Get him. Nice. Oh, that was close. I wasn't watching that last shot from that guy that was up at the top left. That was really close. A lot of this is just survival. Just don't die. We're doing better now. I shouldn't say anything, we'll jinx it. Okay. Darn it. Fuel. Ah, darn it. Trying to navigate around that missile. I probably should have just waited. Held down my fire button. Yeah. I'd like to get to the second level. So, that would be awesome. Ah, darn it. Shot too many times. Good on fuel. Pick up lots of guys. All good. We got this. We got it. Ah, darn it. We were doing so good. That was close. Some of these sections have less fuel, and so you gotta take advantage of the fuel when it shows up. Oh, I shot it. Don't do that. It's basically suicide what I just did there. Ooh, that was close. Ah, darn it. Well, I think we're getting close to the end. We've at least collected a lot of guys. Ooh. This is it. Yeah, I still feel like the boss battle is a little random. I don't know if somebody in the chat can tell me or not. If you have to get a certain amount of rescues, and then that triggers the boss. I'm not sure. I can do this from a distance because I think there's got to be a sweet spot here in this movement. Without hitting the spinning things. close. Oh, that was close. Man. Ah. One more. Got it. We got it. Okay, here we go again. Again, survival is the name of the game on this vertical level because I am not too good at this. What I need to do is use my bombs more. Like that. I think this is why I don't like shooters. So you have to be very, very mindful of your environment. I've just never been good at that. I feel like I need a little more tolerance when it comes to hitting walls. Just not being good at it. Oh, that's not good. That's innocent. That turn too. I do not agree with that. I think that's a bad design choice. Because most shooters, at least the few I've played, when you turn, it's automatic. So, is there any level codes that we can skip? Your world is consumed in flames and the invaders reign supreme. With your fleet in ruins, there's no more hope this time. With the last strike of your fist, you activate the temporal displacement capsule and vanish into elsewhere. This time, yesterday, things will be different. Yeah. What do they call that in games? Diegetic. That the game over is a part of the story. So you don't actually die. That kind of reminds me of a more recent game called Into the Breach. The same guys who made FTL. You don't actually... Well, your guys do die, but I don't think you die. If you fail, you jump into a multiverse and go to a different universe and try to save the next iteration of your universe. It's kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. Doing that again. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Oh, don't hit him. You can hold down the bomb button too, that's cool. Necessarily want to do that. Oh, darn it. I saw that one coming. And I flew into it anyways. We may, after I lose this one again, hopefully I don't lose it again. We'll select a different level. I can't get past this one. Ah, darn it. I could have dodged that. Darn it. Okay. Gotcha. Ooh. Thank goodness for that shield. It's cool because the templates, they darn it. It's the second time that guy got me. For the levels, they mix and match, right? But I think the distances change between them two a little bit, so it kind of mixes up the pattern, so you can't completely predict where turrets are going to be, or where they're going to shoot at, because it'll be a little bit different each time. It's kind of cool. Never seen that in a shooter before. It's close. Really close. Ooh. Turret. Good. Didn't let him kill me again. Ah. Let's hoping to fly past him. We are really not doing good this time. It's okay, I've lost 4 lives, so we must be getting to that boss soon. No wonder he told me to turn 7 lives on. Man. You would have to be a prodigy to get through this one. Boss battle! Okay, let's do it. Got a few good shots off there. Got too close on those bullets. Come on. Gotcha. Haha. Excuse my coughing. Sorry about that. Yeah, I do not like that turnaround. Yeah, that turnaround is deadly because of just takes too long. Really don't agree with that. At least you can move up and down. We're not even gonna try for that guy. Sorry if that's too loud. Man. Oh, this is it. One life. Yeah. See, Blood Money was a hard game, and I consider this way harder than that. Yeah, I don't know what I was supposed to do there. 2 missiles coming up, no space to go. Okay, let's try a different level. You can tell I'm a little frustrated with this. Map selected, Alice. And oh, looks like we're stuck with this level, so guess we're gonna try beating this for another hour. Sorry about this. Hopefully I can get through this. I don't feel like I'm getting any better. Pretty much dying at the same place each time. Oh, darn it. Man. The timing is perfect on those bullets. Of course I hit it. And of course that landed right on him. Man, that last turret is perfectly timed so you can't pull out of that without getting hit. Ugh. Darn it. Auto fire's nice, but you have to be really careful with it so you don't blow up the good guys. Ooh. Oh, too far up. Oh wow, we're doing really bad this time. Already down to 3 lives. And of course. God, Boss battle? We only have 3 lives. Yeah, looks like a boss battle. Good. Nice. A lot of hits off there. You know, he moves forward, back and forth a little bit. To the left and right, anyways. This context. Yeah. Nice. Getting better at that boss battle, at least. That transition's pretty cool between the boss battle and the vertical stage. That is pretty awesome. Very well done. And the bombs don't seem to drop like they do in the horizontal stages. They just feel different or something. Oh. That was close. Nope, can't get him. Ran out of time. Too far! Yeah, there's something about the movement I feel that could have been tweaked here. I don't know what, but... Yeah, I just don't... Something off. Something off about it. Ah. Gosh. Ooh. Well, finally got a little bit further here. Gosh, of course there's a vertical cannon. Ooh. Yeah, it's just so tricky. Hey, we're getting further. That's a good sign. Right? Right? What are those guys? Am I supposed to blow that up? Nice. Hey! We got to the store! Okay, let's see here. I assume that 43 up at the top is my credits. We need extra lives. Maybe I should just do those. Shield, rear shot, twin shot. Ooh. That might be useful. Speed up. I don't want to speed up. Of course, that probably speeds up the scroll, doesn't it? Let's do this. Let's do... Were we on our last life? We are on our last life, weren't we? Let's do that. Let's just do extra lives and 1 speed up. Okay, let's go. No! Our underwater colony is under attack. Commander, please! You have to hurry. Help us. Okay. I'll do what I can, sir. Have medical ready to deal with the survivors. We'll be ready, Commander. Good luck. That's what a doctor sounds like, right? Good job. This thing is waterproof. Submerging now. Fun. Whoa, we are like going way fast. Ah, crap. I am so screwed. Nice say I'm not good at shooters. I really mean it. There we go. Tweak it out here. Of course. Hey, I like these pipes. It's cool looking. Let's see if we can not kill these guys. Tricky. Tricky. Come on, pick him up. What? Oh, man. It's like, do you shoot the guy to get to the turret, or do you try to... you can shoot above him just a little bit. It's like... Ooh. Oh, gosh, man. This is rough. Ooh. I like those turrets. I don't think we're gonna get through this one, guys. I just, something that keeps me playing this game is how good it looks, so it looks really good. Parallax scrolling is really nice. The music's really good. Like, just top notch. They did a really good job. And we're going Flappy Bird on this. Ooh. Cool. Something I have liked in some shooters is that you can plenty of fuel on this level. Is if you can shoot. It'd be cool. Darn it. To shoot the bullets would be awesome. If the bullets line up, you know, pixel perfect lineup or something, you know. That would be nice. Hit him. Thank you. Darn it. Shot one too many. I'm getting a little bit better at my movement for sure. So I'm not hitting the environment every 2 seconds. Ooh. Yeah, we're not going to get through this one, I don't think. We're on our last life. Come on. Thank you. That was it. Well, got to the second level. Can I select the second level now? That'd be really nice if I could select the second level. We'll take a look at it and see if we can. Oh yeah. Oh cool. So once you do advance to this next level, it stays on it, looks like. Yeah, so it unlocks it. Nice. Well, at least we have that little mercy, right? I don't know. I'm starting to like this a little bit more. Excuse me. It feels like they could use just a little bit of a delay with these guys flying on screen when the level starts. Wow, I can't hit anything apparently, even with auto fire. Nose is itchy. Sorry about that. Well, the thing is about homebrew nowadays on the Jag is it looks really good. I mean, what's that one that was done on the Removers Library? Oh, darn it! I blew him up. It's the frog game. Is it just called Leap or something? I can't remember. I blow up a guy. I think I blew up a guy. Oh. I don't know why that didn't kill me. Wow, my bullets went between the really narrow spaces between all those ships. Collect a lot of guys because we do need a lot of credits. Okay, this got me last time. Let's see if I can do a better job. Ugh. I feel like I need a mouse. Especially for those. Keep up on our fuel. I feel like I'm struggling with that right now. We're kind of keeping up with it. It's good. Dude, I still have 7 lives. I'm doing really good this time. That is awesome. What did I hit? I don't know what I hit. That was weird. Maybe there was a platform I didn't see or something. That was really weird. It would be nice to have that rear shot so I could blow up some stuff in the background. There goes the shield. Yeah, we got everything. Feels like there's a sweet spot with those ships. Need to be using my bombs more often too. To be honest, it's probably a little bit easier if I did. Ooh, that was close. Oh, come on. Nah, that was my fault. That was definitely my fault. Flew right into it. Wondering if this game would be a little bit easier on a normal D-pad. I'm using my Pro Controller with the clicky stick modification. I'm feeling it might be a little bit easier. Hey, we got to the boss! Sweet. That level felt way too long. like Trevor McFur and the Crescent Galaxy long. Oh, crap! Well, oh good, it started me as a boss. Looks like this one's gonna be a little bit harder. And smart bombs don't work. Ooh. Ah, I figured it out. I need to get in the center and do that. Oh, tricky. Ah, those side shots. This is going to be rough. Well, definitely isn't a walk in the park like the last one. Kind of have to. Yeah, we're just going to be patient here. He definitely comes back up. And we just got to make sure we stay in the center when he comes back up. That way we can match wherever he's going to drop. Ooh, that was close. Oh man, that's a tricky boss. Had a good pattern. I like that. Pattern was simple, but it was enjoyable. It was very satisfying. Cool. Hey, we have 2 lives, and we're to the next vertical section. So hopefully, maybe I am getting a lot better than I thought I was. Ooh, this is gonna be rough. Hurry, hurry. Ooh. Get some fuel. Yeah. Yeah. Not really watching, just kind of. Oh gosh. That turnaround. Alright, I'm gonna blame it on that. Even though it was my fault. I shouldn't even try on those. Oh, game over. Hey, we're slowly getting better. What time is it? 7:27. We have about 30 minutes left. So. Okay. We've almost pushed all the other names off the scoreboard, so. Okay. Nice. Oh, almost got all of them. Darn it, flew right into that. Come on. I can't move in small enough intervals to avoid hitting those platforms that close. Oh, sell my shield, that was good. Ooh, nice. Ugh. Ooh, that was close. vibrating. It's not mine. It's upstairs. We're getting better at navigating in those vertical sections. It's really nice. Getting a lot more, I don't know how to put it, flicky with my controls. Not spending as much time moving in a certain direction. That seems to help. See, I feel like that platform should have killed me. I was close enough. Apparently not. Too far. I should have gone for the guy above. Darn it. I thought I was in between it. Apparently not. When is that boss gonna come? I feel like these levels are just a little too long. I know that's subjective, but... And I was joking around with Trevor McFur in the Crescent Galaxy, but that was the problem with that game. If that game just had shorter levels, it would have been a lot more enjoyable. In my opinion. It was it just felt like you were not doing anything for a long time. So. Go. I'm just gonna do the same thing as before. 4 lives. We're doing a lot better than I thought we would. A lot better. Nice. We had our shield. Good, we had our shield. I like those bosses, though. They look awesome. Whoever did the pixel art did a great job. And this transition's really cool. There's no loading times. It's awesome. Well, it is loading. It's just well hidden. It's really cool, though. Darn it. That was close. I was lucky that bullet didn't hit me. And man! I felt like I wasn't even close to it. That was my fault. That was my fault. Of course, if there wasn't, you know, a full second turnaround. Sorry, I don't agree with that. Not sure how you're supposed to avoid. Well, maybe I'm glad we only have only a half hour left. I don't think I'm gonna play this one on stream again. It's good. It's a good game, but it's just, I guess I'm slightly more casual gamer in regards to shooters, because this is just frustrating. I'm not gonna say I'd rather play Trevor McFur in the Crescent Galaxy, but yeah, difficulty is a little too high for me to enjoy. And technically we're playing on novice, so I can only imagine how masochistic the other difficulties are. imagine they're pretty bad. You know, something that might be nice with this is, and I understand that this kind of undoes the purpose of the shop, but is you get extra lives after a certain amount of points. If you're going to do points, you might as well do that, especially on a game that is relatively difficult, in my opinion. I think that would help out considerably. Got them all. Oh, darn it. Yeah, something that does help here is me just being well, it would be a little ironic that I say this now, slightly more conscious about my movement. So come on, hit him. Gosh. I don't feel like my bullets are perfectly timed not to hit things, but it's just random. Sometimes. Well, and you know, I wonder if this is one of those situations where you, when you design a game, you get really good at it when you're sitting there programming it. I'm just wondering if either everybody's way better at shooters than I am, or it's a little bit of that situation where you get really good at the game you're programming, so you tend to make it a little bit harder than it would be for somebody who's just picking up and playing it. Of course, I am getting better, so maybe I just need to be a little more patient. Ooh, that was close. Just glad those turrets are in that tight section there a little more. Were designed to go off. Darn it, I keep killing these guys. I think the hitbox for the pickup should be a little more forgiving too for the guys when you're picking them up. I don't know. Finally, boss battle. How long are those levels? They're about, what, 3 or 4 minutes long? I guess that isn't too bad, they just feel long. Yeah, we gotcha. What's on my shield? What's on my shield? Darn it. I knew he was going to go right low there. He wasn't going to go all the way up to the top that time. He has a specific pattern, it looks like, that is a pre-programmed pattern with where he drops. Oh, it started the boss fight over again. That's interesting. So now he's going to show up, I think, right here. Yeah, I'm just not going low enough. In my brain, it seems like it goes a bit higher. And I've said it once, I'll say it again. I really do like the backgrounds. I love the artwork for this game. Very, very well done. So, instead of saving those guys, I'm going to kill them. Because I can't get to them. Freaking magician to get to them. Oh, we may have progressed though, which is a good sign. Man! Gotta move like 3 pixels. Come on. There we go. Did it again. I'm gonna lose all my lives just hitting the wall here. Literally hitting the wall, not a figurative wall. Just give up on the guys. And I'm stuck. Man. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with this one. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I hate it. Maybe that's a good place to be with a game. I don't know. I mean, games are supposed to be a challenge, right? And this one definitely is a challenge. Nice. Got him all that time. Yeah, I'm wondering if this might be a bit easier on the D-pad. Maybe we'll swap out here really quick. Because, I feel like my movements aren't as good as they could be. I killed both those guys. That was sad. Very, very sad. That was close. I just kill all those guys again. I did, didn't I? Not doing good this time. Auto fire. Blessing and a curse. Of course. Of course my bullet doesn't shoot at the right time. There we go. Worked fine that time. Let's see if we can do it this time. Good job. Okay, try not to die. There we go. Good job. This is the hardest part. We're already down to 3 lives. I don't even know why I try at this point. I might as well start the level over. In fact, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. If I can't get to that boss battle with 4 lives, there really is no point in continuing. Because of how long the levels are. Sorry. If I was making this, that would definitely be a change. Just shorten up these levels, make them half as long, at least. It just feels like a quality over quantity thing, and I feel like it's leaning a little towards padding rather than just good content. Not quite. 1 pixel too close. Did it again. Same place. And I had that shield. Down to 3 lives, start over. Just not doing good enough if I can't get to that boss with around 4 lives. Close enough to pick up the guy, but not close enough to hit those objects, apparently. Again. See, now that I'm trying to be a little more sensitive with how far I move, I'm not moving far enough. Ooh. Didn't know I could fly over that bullet, just barely, and I killed the guy. plenty of fuel on this stage, which is nice. Okay, let's see if we can get through this time. Running into anything. Yay, we did it. Ooh, that was close. Doing way better this time. Oh, thank you. Double up that time. Aha! Yeah, I'm wondering if this would be a little bit easier on that big guy. Of course, it will. Yeah, saving all the guys. Gosh, is that missile gonna drop or not? Ooh. Darn it, that was my fault. I should have blew those guys up. Well, that boss should be showing up sometime soon. Maybe. Gosh, that one is so hard to pull off. Yay, boss. And we have 4 lives. Bob Dunlap, I'm glad shooting the radioactive symbol only results in the sound effect. Not quite. Llama Zap. Dodging the pipes also gives me a Flappy McFur vibe. Yeah. Ashley and Bob, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I haven't been too talkative. This has been a little bit frustrating, to be honest. But it is nice when I can get to these vertical stages. We got a little bit further last time, so hopefully we'll be able to finish it this time. I think what I should do is just focus on fuel, not picking up guys. Picking up the guys gives you credits for the store, and honestly, spending them on. We need to hurry. There we go. Nice. Spending lives is kind of pointless now that I'm thinking about it. Darn it. Went too far. Yeah, I'm thinking if I swap this out for a normal D-pad controller, it'd be a little bit easier to do my movements. There's a little more travel on the that was close. On the stick controller that I have, and so I think that leads to me holding down the button a little bit too long, or the stick a little bit too long. And I do stuff like that. We get to the second half. I think we got to the second half. To be a little bit more mindful of flew right into that, of my turnaround as well. Running the gauntlet. Man. Oh. We got to the third section though, which is good. I don't think you can hit those guys because of the vertical movement. That's interesting. Ooh, okay. We got this. It's not moving anymore. See if we can get rid of some of these turrets. And then bomb this last thing. Boom! Got it! Dodging the pipe. Oh yeah. Dodging the pipes also gives it Flappy McFur vibe. Yep. 31 credits. I feel like... No. I guess technically everything here is kind of redundant if you can't get through, because you lose all your power-ups if you run out of lives. So let's try some of these other ones. Let's get this twin shot and mirror shot. See if that helps out. It'll help out a little bit. It won't help out with running into the environment. So it's 7:57. Okay, let's see the next level and then we'll call it a stream. Commander, the enemy has begun to raid our infrastructure. If you don't stop them, we're as good as dead here. Some ghouls and ghosts might help fight them off. Ha ha ha, there's a reference. It's good. Humor. At this time? Whatever keeps him sane is fine. Time for an exorcism. I'm heading in. Oh, we must be going to a graveyard or something. Ah. Holy crap. Actually, I don't know if this twin shot thing's a good thing because it's because covering a lot more ground, right? And so you're more likely to hit. This is fun. I like this kind of big pixel, boxy pixel look. It's kind of fun. Ooh. Well, I'll tell you this. That ooh, I only have one life left. Anyways, these shot upgrades are kind of nice because they cover so much ground. Hey, it'd be cool if we got to the next boss on one life. Ooh. I'm really surprised I didn't die that time. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's it. Game over. You have failed, and the world is consumed in flames. Okay. Well, that's probably a top score right there, maybe? Yeah, we're at the top. Just a little bit more. Cool. B to continue. I'll let that sit there. Turn the volume down just a little bit. Anyways, thanks for watching. Looks like we got a few more people drop in there. Last minute, or I guess 30 minutes ago. Yeah, so tomorrow is going to be a little more special. Let me go to the large cam here. Man, I'm getting scruffy. I need a haircut. I'll get a haircut this week. So, during this long weekend, I took the opportunity to finish upgrading my McWill mod. So, Atari Gamer sells upgraded LCDs, and one of them allows you to tie in a VGA connector so you can play your links on the big screen. So I got that fixed. Kind of a looks like kind of a hack job, but it's pretty good. I got it so the wires won't yank or anything, and I should have gotten a sheath for the wires here, but it's okay. It looks fine. I'm not too worried about it. It's actually pretty easy to add to solder in new wires if I need to do more new wires or something. So I'm not too worried about that. But I tested it for about 20 or 30 minutes yesterday, and everything seems to be working fine. So I did have a few hiccups, so hopefully tomorrow. I had some hiccups with my capture device, not the links. The links was working fine. So there may be a slight incompatibility with the capture device and the links. Other than that, it seemed to be. I only had to drop out once, and after I reset everything, it seemed like everything worked fine for a while. So, cross your fingers that everything will look fine or work fine tomorrow. But so I'm thinking about doing some links homebrew games. So I'm gonna sometime today. I'm gonna get a list of a bunch of homebrew games, drop them on my SD card reader, and we're gonna play through those. There's plenty of games to go through. There's been those 2 links jams that they've done, 2 or 3, and so there's at least there's more than 10 games just in that. I also have a few homebrew games. Maybe I'll pull those out too, just so I have those as backups. These games are a lot shorter. A lot of them are mini games, and so we'll be able to get through quite a few of them tomorrow. But anyways, yeah, I've been wanting to do links games for a while, and so this is a good opportunity to do that. Anyways, Last Strike is a pretty good game. I think I'm a little on the fence with it. There's a few things that I would definitely change. Shorter levels is definitely one of those. I feel like the levels are too long. And here's the thing, it's easy. Based on what I can see and what I've played, there may be some stuff in the background going on. It wouldn't be hard to do that. You cut the level in half, and then you either change how much things cost in the store in terms of credits, because the idea is those levels are long enough that you build up credits by rescuing stranded astronauts or whatever. But you could either adjust the prices in the shop or make the payout for rescuing guys a little bit higher or something to balance that out. What else? The left and right movement on the vertical stages. I feel like you could just drop that animation and just have it flip the sprite, or make it just a little bit faster. I just feel like it's too slow. Yeah, that's about it actually. The rest of the game is great. I like the enemy patterns; those are good. I love how the levels are technically not procedurally generated. He just has set blocks for the levels, block patterns. He has patterns for the level, and then he mixes and matches those, and I think that's really cool. It makes it so you can't memorize it, which might be a bad thing for a shooter. Maybe for me that's a bad thing. I don't know, but it also gives you the benefit of it's a different mix each time. It mixes things up. It makes it a little more unique each time you play, which is a good thing, I think. So anyways, the boss battles are good. Enjoyed that. The music is amazing and the graphics are amazing. So very, very good game. Thanks, Matt. I don't know if that was good, if I was playing that well, to be honest. But definitely a game you have to put some time in and get some practice. Now I'm kind of feeling I do want to play it a little bit more, so maybe we'll play it again in the future. I don't know. It's a good challenge. If you're looking for a challenge, and for the most part a fair challenge, this is a good game. Definitely pick up a copy if you're buying homebrew. Definitely worth supporting. Reboot in regards to this game specifically. Definitely a solid release from them. yeah. Anyways, I think that's probably it. Let me know if there's anything specific you want to see in future streams in terms of games that you want to play. I know people have been suggesting some format ideas to my streams. I have read those. I'm taking them into consideration. Thank you for leaving those. Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow here at the JagCorner. Bye.